Hello. Episode 2, I guess. This time is not vanilla, but it's like just like mostly aesthetic mods. For some reason I find it interesting to have like just the aesthetic mods and not like Monumenta specific mods. Except for some reason I somehow ended up with this mod that does like a thing where the quest compass shows that, though it's not really useful because Monumenta literally added that as a feature that you can just see here. So also, last video I had recorded the whole episode and the bottom of the screen was cut off, and it was just a really simple issue in OBS. The capture was just positioned just a bit too low, and so the bottom of the screen was cut off. So now it's fixed. But now we do Voyage of Discovery. Or not, well, we'll do Voyage of Discovery, but first we gotta do Crew to Remember. I guess all that happened in between episodes is I got the experience bucket thanks to the Valentine's Week double bounties. I was able to get the experience bucket, which is very useful. Because I'm pretty sure, well, actually, I think the wallet upgrades, you can actually do skips with the wallet upgrades, but they're cheaper if you go in order. So now I have not very much stuff in here, but an okay amount of pulsating dust. Actually, this is almost full, so some point I'm gonna want to do some delves, because if you're playing Iron Man using the Squire Reggie trades to convert pulsating dust using Twisted Strands is quite useful. So we don't really have access to the it's pulsating powder in Region 2. And there's some items, some very useful utility items that require that pulsating powder. So I'm going the wrong way. I've decided to switch back to using a bow. Okay. Apparently that's a very impressive thing to just discover the arena to. Audio. Oh, this is what it is. Just gonna turn that down. It's better. So there's like this boss here. Wow. This boss is just not doing anything. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so we have to do the whole smuggling thing. This smuggler guy's over this way or something. Yes, behind here. Just put that in there. I think it was pearls. Yes. Surprised I was able to remember that. Also, the texture pack I'm using is... It's an interesting texture pack. It's basically a... texture pack that expands the scope of the programmer art to cover newer features. It's specifically this one because I guess it had to reload because I've tried a couple of them, but this is the one that seemed to cover the most things. Yeah, this is technically an early game quest now, so it's kind of balanced around such. Oh, I can't. Was there a shortcut? I feel like there was a shortcut here. No? Okay, we just have to go all the way back. Also, I guess I would like to say I really appreciate the support on the first episode. It's definitely nothing much special, but it is a way for me to share my experience replaying Monumenta without trading with other players. Which does change the experience, though it's pretty similar when you're still playing through the game. Still progressing the story. Okay. So there's this unwritten rule in Monumenta to not progression skip. There we go. And then I think we could just talk to them again. Okay, wait. Okay, we go to quest guides. Low tide. Voyage of Discovery. I think I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I'm not much of a fan of the ability to fast track to the future regions, simply because the game is just, Monument is just not properly designed to be able to do that. Like, you literally just can't do anything there if you do that, because they lock the main quest behind Unveiled. It was very much seemed like a last-minute solution when Region 3 came out to allow new players or like players from a long time ago to be able to What is going on with this dialogue? This dialogue is kind of bugged. At least they have this warning. But a warning is one thing compared to just like physically not letting you do it. There we go, transferring to Isles 2. What am I supposed to... Oh, yes. Actually, not too long ago, I actually watched, probably, like, the oldest video there is on Region 2. From TJ the Obscure doing, like, playing the Region 2 beta. Which, the video was, like, 6 years ago. Okay. And this quest is actually looks so similar. This is not where I'm supposed to go. This quest is like identical to when that beta came out, which is I find that quite amusing. But I think Team Monument is focusing on the more pressing things that need to be made up to date. Which is the class balancing. I'm rather excited for Scout rework. It's honestly sounding like I thought they were going to do the Warlock rework and then the Scout rework, but it actually sounds like they're both gonna come out at the same time. Oh my. This is actually like completely identical to that video 6 years ago. That is just that's so surprising. This just never been updated. I guess they added the like dots to say that people are still talking. Area discovered, Missport. Gotta say hello to Brigadier Wattlescrocker. Gonna put Captain's Quiver in here. Wait. I just realized this bow. I wonder what damage it does. This bow has like no stats on it. Interesting. Actually kind of curious what this bow... If this bow is an item that they've potentially missed to like update. Also, one thing I noticed from watching those very old videos is there was some system called Prestige. And I have no idea what it meant. I think it was something to do with quests. There we go. Celsian Isles. And we get a free loadout lockbox, which will be very useful. As we put the loadout lockbox in our ender chest. I have some duplicates of quest items because I reset this account multiple times, and so... And then there's also some duplicate quest items. I have 3 Strigar's sites because I played this account once, got to the point where I got this, then reset it to do this playthrough. And then also, for some reason, someone just randomly mailed me one. Which is kind of strange, because they mailed it to me when I hadn't even got to that point. I honestly don't really know why they mailed me this. And then they also mailed me an opal crown as well. Wait. Was it an opal crown? I don't remember. They mailed me something else. Ah yeah, they mailed me a water... Wait. No? I don't remember what all they mailed me. Yeah, they mailed me an opal crown. Because on this account, I actually haven't done the Crown of Madness quest, which I will actually have to do that at some point. Okay, so we now have access to Mistport and the Celsian Isles. Just need to random quest items that it's left me with. So there's some items that I want to get. There's one that's like right here. This voodoo brew. And it basically just requires pulsing powder and some items from POIs. This boiling spring water and imported hops. But his infinity potion with starvation 5. Which is very useful because that lets you just immediately eat a saturation food item again. And just easily top up your saturation. Though we do have access to another option, is Heart of the Jungle. Though I haven't every time a call has happened, I wasn't on this account, so I haven't gotten to do a call yet. Okay, so it's 8 HCS for the crystal cluster. Quite a bit more expensive if you don't have the experience bucket. Okay, so we have no quests there. I guess we should probably unlock the teleports to the various towns. Alright, so there's a boat. I think just getting a boat would be a little bit easier than trying to riptide the whole way there. Oh, I guess we should probably talk to the teacher as well. That's another thing we should do. So now we can unlock specializations. There, a master of one. Ah yes, we definitely need to do all the specialization trials, as that gives you the crystallizer, which is very important. Okay, we'll just head out to... Well, I think I'll head towards, towards when the rooster crows. Because I very much want to do that quest. Because I've been greatly missing having a recoil weapon. This Wake's mod is quite pleasant looking. Kinda overshot Frostgate a little bit. I think we did. Yeah, there's Frostgate. I do have a weapon in mind that I want to get. Okay, unlock the teleporter. Okay, actually, right here happens to be the specialization trial for the specialization that we actually want to use. Confused. How am I supposed to talk to them? It's just chickens here. Oh, now I remember. This is actually the specialization person for ranger, not hunter. The hunter person is like all the way in Ishner. I've actually not heard this music before. Just loot POI in order to get some currency to start with. Okay, so that's this POI cleared. It's a very simple POI. Actually, I think there's something over here. There's... Oh wow, that's actually really good. I think I'm going to actually use the texture pack. I guess if we're using the texture pack, we probably need this add-on right here. And then also this add-on kind of requires that your main hand is on the right. Yes, so now these crossbows are actually a gun. Okay, head to Night Roost. No, I guess there I'll check to see what the exact requirements for when the rooster crows is. So they still haven't redone the Seraph specialization quest to match the new vibes of the specialization. Oh wait, here's Night Roost. Okay, requirements are the Wizard's Apprentice, which I think that's one of the earlier quests that we do here. So yeah, first we do Raiding Party, Voyage of Discovery and Unveiled. Okay, so we do Raiding Party. Then an Alcoholic Horde, and then a Wizard's Apprentice. And then after Wizard's Apprentice is the quest that leads to the Lime Dungeon, which is the Lost Empire. So yeah, we have quite a few quests to do, unfortunately, before we can get our recoil bow. So, it's... Actually, before we do... Oh, it's Kaul. Okay, let's quickly just, dump all this stuff into there. What valley was it? Valley 2. That is really weird. I have absolutely no idea what that was. Very strange. Oh, we don't have the teleport to the Kaul? Yes, time to reflect. I completely forgot about that. Okay, it is fine. We just go to far and run to the Kaul arena. There's not a ton of players online, so... guess we should probably... make sure we don't have any of the Region 2 equipment on. Should probably drink that. Do we have any potions? Okay, drink these. This is actually not my moves. The most important thing about us doing this is to not get lightninged or volcanic demised. Those are going to be the big determining factors. There's not a ton of players here, which is good, because generally the less players, the easier it is. Because the scaling is quite intense. Unfortunately, I have just recently done like 2 calls in a row on my main account, so I shouldn't be too rusty. Okay. Get judgment. Judgment's obviously not a huge. Okay, we did it. First try Kaul. Very nice. Kaul artifacts. Jungle's boon is like really good. I think Heart of the Jungle is the play here. One thing I like doing is I like playing with the old resource pack. Actually, I wonder if this will work with it. Did I enable broken paths? I did. Wait, it didn't. Oh, I accidentally enabled the music pack. the completely wrong thing. I kind of really like old Kaul. So we will actually need more shards of the mantle. I think should probably wrap up the episode now. It's looking like it's time. So I'm gonna go to plots. So that was episode 2, and a very successful episode. Got first call completion, got our foot into region 2. Didn't really do much there, but like we actually just got to region 2, so. And now we have Heart of the Jungle, which is very nice. So I guess I will see. Guess you'll see me in the next episode then. Bye then.